Did probiotics completely mess up your gut? And before we dive in, yes, it is totally possible that taking a probiotic randomly that you got at the store or taking a probiotic that's not right for your body too long could increase your symptoms as opposed to decrease them. This is because there are tons and tons of different strains of bacterial organisms that live within and on our bodies. And what you find in the bottle on most grocery store shelves that you access these as somebody who's not a clinician like I am, what you're finding at most stores are what are called transient probiotics. These are ones that run through your system. They don't actually plant the seed that you can then cultivate into healthy microbiome balance, which are spore-based probiotics, which are primarily what I use in my practice, unless I have lab results that show otherwise. The thing about these transient probiotics, like lactobacillus, for example, or acidophilus, is that you might already have a lot of these strains within your gut. Or you could start out not having a lot of these strains, but because you're taking it over and over and over again, you start to throw off the balance of the different bacteria within your gut. Because it's all about a balance of these different strains amongst each other, how they work together, how they keep each other in check or not. So it's pretty easy in some cases to throw that balance off. The first thing to do is stop taking random probiotics. First and foremost, to get probiotics through food. I really love sauerkraut pickles. If you tolerate dairy, yogurt, kefir, you could do dairy kefir, you could do coconut kefir, you could do water kefir. These are all excellent sources of probiotics. If they're not things you currently eat, make sure that you ease yourself into eating them. So with sauerkraut, I usually have clients start out with a tablespoon per day and increase all the way to a quarter to a third of a cup per day. Don't get it twisted. These foods are actually very powerful. In addition to that, I really recommend that you look at your fiber intake. This isn't fiber intake like a lot of people are telling you on here, like, oh, just eat more and more fiber, and here's fiber powder, and here's a bunch of roughage that your body cannot digest that is probably going to make things worse. No. Most women are lacking fiber that their body really can properly utilize. So I really like lots of cooked veggies for my clients. I also like high quality animal protein. Things like bone broth or even just broth can be very helpful if you're feeling like your gut is off. Also, you want to make sure that you're addressing your stress, which includes things like, are you sleeping? Are you over-exercising or under-exercising? Are you getting your butt outside? Nothing replaces how our bodies feel, recalibrate from being outside. And we need that as humans to help modulate stress and hormones. So those are a couple of things that you could consider if you feel like probiotics threw things off. But I also highly recommend that you check out my free training that is linked on my profile page called 3 Secrets to Balanced Hormones. Or if you're somebody who struggles with something like PCOS or blood sugar balance, in addition to gut issues, you might check out my blood sugar training.